Hello, my name is Santiago Rodriguez, and today I have a presentation on witnessing womanhood, an ethnographic journey of a quinceañera. For my final project, I chose to explore ethnographic participation of a ritual in contemporary America. I participated in my sister's quinceañera, aiming to document this ritual through detailed field notes taken during and immediately after the event. The experience was delightful, and I was able to record numerous aspects that highlights the beauty of this ritual as a young girl transitions into a young woman within our society. History of a quinceañera. The quinceañera dates back to prehistoric Latin American times. The Aztecs and the Mayans would create a puberty rites, and among those things was marking of a girl's entry into adulthood. The event served as an opportunity for parents to present their daughters to societies and showcase their family status and wealth. In the ancient in the 1800s, they would start to incorporate new elegant and glamorous ways of dressing, as this would introduce that social class that people wanted to present, as they wanted to portray their daughter in a beautiful way for wealthy families and young men to be interested in them. The beginning, the Mass. The beginning of our day started with my sister getting ready and having her glam squad help her become gorgeous for this day. My mom is on the left hand side and my dad's on the right hand side of this picture, and she is currently holding a bouquet of flowers. And a bouquet of flowers will symbolize something that I talk about next. But the Mass is traditionally a Catholic religious service underscoring the family's faith and the woman's spiritual growth. It provides a moment for reflection, gratitude, and seeking blessing for her future. The Mass can be seen as a spiritual marker of the transition from childhood to young adult. It often includes specific prayer and blessings for the quinceañera. My sister, in this instance, brought her bouquet of flowers for a specific prayer that she would be doing to the Virgen de Guadalupe. And in English, that's Virgin Mary. In our Catholic religion, Virgin Mary plays a significant role within women and within us as a whole in our society. She helps us feel that feminine energy and helps us relieve that side of us that not much men like to do. In this day, I was able to observe that my sister brought her tokens, and which was a rosary and a Bible, and she was also given a pendant of her. And the pastor gave her a speech, then blessed those items for her to take with her always, everywhere, and wherever she went. And the bouquet of flowers was also given to Virgin Mary as a offer or as a time of reflection with her. My sister got down on her knees and prayed and gave her these bouquets of flowers as an offering, which was a beautiful time. And the frequencies that were played at a low level created an altered state of mind, in my opinion, which was a sense of heightened connections throughout all of us. I felt like we all had our hearts beating at the same rate, which was beautiful to see and experience. Once the Mass was over, the celebration begins, the toast and festivities. She first came in through an introduction, and it was beautiful. The announcer helped us create this environment which felt euphoric and it felt amazing. They used fog machines and a beautiful car to introduce her, as her courtship, filled with only men, followed, which included me, my cousins, and my siblings, in helping her create this beautiful day. She came in and we did the valse, which is a sort of waltz. And once we finished the waltz, we did a beautiful surprise dance, followed by a toast, which in the toast it signifies a moment of gratitude for my mom and dad and my parents. And this symbolizes that the unity and celebration and the collective well wishes of the attendees. My family shedded a tear when giving the speech, allowing them to thank everyone for being there for their little girl who was now becoming a young woman. The symbolic changing of the shoes. These shoes symbolize a beautiful step into adulthood. In this instance, my father was the one who changed her flats into heels and had their first dance as a young woman into adulthood. And this exchange of flat shoes to heels visually and symbolically represents the quinceañera's coming of age and her readiness to embrace the responsibilities and experiences of a young womanhood. And this was just a beautiful experience to see as an older brother, because I never thought I would see my sister in this light, but it just felt amazing and wonderful to see and visualize. Another thing I was able to witness and observe was another tradition that is usually in every quinceañera, which is the último juguete, or the last toy in English. And this doll often represents the last toy of a childhood, signifying the transition from a young girl to a young woman. It's a farewell to her earlier years, which is a beautiful way of showing and portraying that she's really stepping her first steps into adulthood, letting go of her childish ways and letting go of everything that she thought and believed up to this moment to create new and beautiful memories to come from her experiences of hardship, love, and triumph. After the giving of the toy, we finally start the joyous celebration of surprise dances and parties. My family was able to rent a couple of robots and amazing cool animatronics, which created a beautiful altered state of mind, which I would say was euphoria. The music was upbeat, everyone was dancing, everyone was thanking us for creating this beautiful experience for my sister, so they were able to portray her as a beautiful young woman, and it was just a beautiful moment in general. I never go out into these parties because I don't feel like it's necessary for myself, but being able to experience this ritual was beautiful. The importance of the language, from the prayers to the speeches of the pastor to the announcer to my parents creating a toast, had me feeling as though everything was on time, as though everything felt connected, as if though the room were one, which made me feel special, and it was amazing to see. And yeah, the quinceañera is a deep, meaningful culture and religious tradition that marks a young Latina's transition from girlhood to womanhood. It's a time to acknowledge growth, reaffirm family and community bonds, and represent her to society as she embarks on a new phase of her life, and blessings and well wishes. Thank you for allowing me to talk about my experience and what's happened throughout my entire observation of this beautiful ritual. I was finally in tune with my emotions and my culture and the people that I am surrounded with every day, from the symbolisms of the heel to the doll to the tokens and pendant that my sister got blessed, to the music that created this euphoric feeling and amazing heightened connected sense of mind. It just all felt beautiful. Um, it was easier than I thought because I never felt in tune with my family. And I was able to take a step back to really observe it from a third person, but also a first person as well, because I was able to make her day a beautiful day that she's always dreamed about. And the only obstacle that I was really trying to overcome was focusing on my research rather than being in the moment with my sister. There were lots of moments where I just felt like I just needed to party and eat and have fun, but also times where I needed to take a step back and really just observe the people who were there to support my sister as a whole. I felt amazing afterwards, and I never thought I'd see my sister in that light, but it felt great to see. But thank you so much for listening to my presentation.